Hi guys. So today I wanted to do a picture out of 50 countries or 50 diminutive countryside scenes. I haven't done anything out of this book yet, and I wanted to go ahead and do that. I chose this page here to do today. Just something a little bit more simple, just because I don't have a lot of time. I've slept quite a while today. But yeah. Well. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let me get my color chart out. I have them in this binder now so that I can just flip through them and see what I've got. So let's see. I'm gonna need this one too. I need to get my Sanjokis back out sometime and use them. Maybe next time. But right now, I'm going to use the Ohuhus. Alright. Excuse me. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, and I'm still so tired. Alright, but anyway, I want to use like a nice purple for these flowers here. Be really pretty. Let me see. I was kind of leaning toward like a lavender kind of color. Kind of wanting to use 284. Yeah. V284. And it is right here. It's pastel violet. So, how is everyone doing? It's been like it's been over a week since I last made a video. Sorry about that. I've been working quite a lot. Oh, shoot. Let me... Whew. At least that didn't bleed through. That would have been terrible. Thankfully, it did not. So... But yeah, like I said, I've been working quite a bit. I've been working like 5 days a week. And then I get home, and then I'm too pooped to party. Are you kidding? Shh. It's fine, I can fix that. It is alright. The coloring book page video is gonna take a bit longer than I expected. I would have had everything done, and then I went through, I was like, I probably got other books that I haven't finished stuff in. So I looked and I did, so I'm gonna finish those up before I do that video. But I did order 2 new books. One of them is, I'm just gonna tell you, you know, like, they're pretty popular books, I'd say. Maybe one more so than the other. But one is Animal Stencils from Sun Life Drawing. I've been wanting another color by number, and I got one. And it's the extended version, so there's 50 pages, which, yes, we love our extra pages in our books. And then the other one is Light. Do you mind, ma'am? My rabbit just got out of her box and she was making a lot of noise. Oh, she just turned 5 months old today. I'm very happy because she's growing up. I haven't had any issues with her. She hasn't been sick at all, which I thank God for that. But anyways, I love her so much. It would kill me if something happened to her. I'd make sure that I got her an appointment and dealt with what was going on. I'm not letting anything happen to her. But back to our books. Like I said, Animal Stencils by Sun Life Drawing, and the other one is Light and Dark Fantasy by Jade Summer. I love Jade Summer, and it's grayscale, which I love grayscale. Alright. I didn't stay in the lines, but it doesn't matter. Then I want a pretty green for the stem and the leaves. Ooh, let's try 483. That's grass green. Oh. Ooh, I like that. I hate when I get out of the lines because it makes me look like I don't know how to color, and I don't like that. That's what I'm thankful for jelly rolls. Because they are very helpful. I know I could just use the colorless blender, but it never really gets rid of it completely. So, what are you doing? She's just sitting over there eating hay. Making all kinds of noise, but I love her, so I don't care. She got up when I got up. She was in her box asleep before I started recording. And then she came out to eat. Let's see. I think that's good. There's this little stem part now. I'm using my 5 in a pack of 3 that you usually can get. There's a 5, an 8, and a 10. I don't know where my 8 is. Oh, I see it. Okay. It's in my cup of just crap. My cup of random pins. At least I know where it is, though. When we get our Sun Life drawing book, that's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to start from the first page and just go through them all. Because I like Sun Life drawing books. I've never had one, but I've seen them. Now you're going to eat your box while I'm recording. Jesus. Anyways, you can probably hear her in the background. It's okay. Anyway, I've never had one of those books, but I've always wanted one, and now I've got one. I'm just going to do these leaves the same color. Now, about my job, it's not really good news. We're actually going to be closing in May. So, I will be out a job. But the good thing about it is I'll have way more time to record and upload my videos for you guys. Bad part is that's a job that I actually liked. So, they have a store in London, but the drive is like an hour drive. So it wouldn't really be logical to do that, because gas, let's see, it'd take an hour to get there and an hour to get back. It's 2 hours of driving every day, so I'd have to fill the car up at least 2 to 3 times a week, and that's looking at $40, close to $40 each time. So, you know, I only make $12 an hour. That would not cut it. I wish it were different, but it's not. I wish they would have opened one in London or in Richmond, but they did not. So it's okay. I was thinking about working for PetSmart, because I've heard good things about them. Some good, some bad. It's gonna be that way with any pet store. But yeah, I talked to one girl that worked at PetSmart that was in my store, and she said that the people that work there are actually knowledgeable about the animals. So that's good. So if they're like, oh, this girl knows a lot about animals, she's worked for a pet store before, they may be like, hire that one. I've got more experience in that, so I may be chosen over top of, well, I may be chosen over someone that has never worked in a pet store before. Look at that. Right out of the line. Again, it's okay. We'll just cover that. Okay. And this grass or this bush will be a different color as well. But yeah, the pay is also very important. if it's like if it's less than like $9 or 10, then that's a no for me. Cause I started out at 10. So I can't do any lower, which there's not many jobs that'll give you $10 an hour. Especially around where I live. Didn't need to cover that. Alright. Let's do this little area here. These little flowers, I may do like a yellow. Let me see. Let's do $4.95. It's lemon yellow. Yes. Get some lemon yellow up in here. Looks not bad, I guess. Yeah, for like a flower this shape, I really didn't know what I was gonna make it. So I was like, yellow. Can't go wrong with yellow. Okay. And the center is probably going to be like a deeper yellow. Oh, also, at work, I held a tarantula. That was an interesting experience. So, yeah. It crawled up my shoulder and down my back, and I couldn't get it. So I had to have my coworker help me get it off so that I could put it back up. That was fun. And kind of scary. What are you doing? I wasn't really scared when it was on me. It was just getting it out that was a little scary. Okay. And then we'll do 583 in the center. Dark yellow. That doesn't look terrible. I'm probably not going to finish this page on camera, but that's alright. Okay. I'm going to treat this like a totally different bush. Because it looks totally different. Let's use... 483. I already used that though, I think. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Maybe 487. This is chartreuse green. Oh well. But yeah, PetSmart was my first option for when I lose my job. Just because it's, I know where it is somewhat. Well, that wasn't my first option. Hobby Lobby was. And I know where that is. I think it's out by the KFC, but I don't remember. I think it might be. I'd have to make sure I could freaking get there and back first before I decided to get a job down there. Yeah, I want to work here. I don't know how to get there, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'd tell them that. But I think Hobby Lobby would be kind of fun. Because they have so many art supplies. I think they've even got Copic markers. They might have, actually. I could work at Michael's. Ooh, I love Michael's. No, that's a great store. They've got so many different supplies. I've seen where some Michael's have Copic markers. Not the one that I went to, but they did have other kinds of markers. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and fill these little parts. But yeah, Hobby Lobby, definitely. I would try to work there. Because it's awesome. It's a fantastic place. Alright, another green. Maybe 472. Let's see. Vivid green. But what are the flowers gonna be? Maybe I can make these like a darker purple. Make those like a darker purple. Make these maybe like a blue. So I kind of wanted the little ones to be a pink. And I'm really liking 140 or 194. I could not speak. I really like 194. Let's see. It's medium pink. We're going to use that. I still do though want to try my hand in tattooing, because it's like, it's a form of art, you know, and I don't know, I've wanted to do something like that. So I may try to get into that before I try anything else. I could get an apprenticeship. I think at first you're like cleaning equipment, cleaning bathrooms. You know, I cleaned bathrooms for 1.5 years before, because when I worked at one of the dollar stores, I'm not gonna say which one because I ain't gonna bother. Yeah. I cleaned bathrooms there every night before we closed, so. And that's just how it was. I could sure clean a mean bathroom now. And if I had good art, you know, maybe they would get me into the tattooing seat quicker. But that's the thing, I'm not the best artist. I can look at a picture and draw from it, but like on an iPad, I suck. I was like, oh yeah, digital art's the way I'm gonna go. I'm good. Nah. That is not how it turned out. I will be right back. I'm gonna go start some food, and yeah, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I just put on some loaded potato sticks. That'll be good. Alright. Oh gosh. Try not to bleed that into the other colors. And that noise, that's my rabbit chewing her box. And no, it's not gonna hurt her. They can chew like cardboard and paper. Well, not like regular paper, but just paper that's made for them to eat. Because they do, they basically eat the paper and the bedding and the boxes and the cardboard. Just anything you give them, they will probably eat. Let's see, if you're gonna get a rabbit soon, or if you've got one, let me just say, if you have it in a cage, you need to rethink that, because let me ask you something right quick. Does it just lay around and do nothing in the cage? Does it always just do nothing? never moves around hardly, always in a huddled position, doesn't really interact when you're in the cage. And then when you're cleaning, it's being aggressive. If that's you, you definitely need to rethink the way you're keeping your rabbit. Rabbits they're not outdoor animals, I would say. They're not cage animals, definitely. Like, I did so much research before I even got her. It was probably a good few months that I was just researching. And thanks to people that I've talked to that have rabbits, and obviously YouTube, where I found someone that I can go off of. You know, I know what the proper care is for a rabbit. Just because I have one and I've done so much research. Now, if you're the one who has their rabbit outside, no, for one, please don't do that. For God's sake, please do not do that. Rabbits are prey animals, and there's so many different predators outside. Even if the predators don't get to the rabbit, they can scare it to death. They will get so afraid that they'll just have a heart attack and they will die. So, please, do not put a domestic rabbit, outside. Now, if you're like, well, what do you want me to do? Those options were the only options I had. For those people who were like, oh, those are the only options that I was gonna consider, don't get a rabbit. Just don't. If you're not gonna consider indoors free roam as an option, please do not get a rabbit. Rabbits need a lot of space, for one. I have it's a big dog exercise pen. It takes up most of my room, but I don't mind, really, because I've got a cute little face to look at every day. Now, if you're like, well, I'm considering free roam to be an option, but the smells, I don't know what I would do about the smell. Well, they're gonna stink. They're rabbits. They will smell. But you can litter box train a rabbit. I have, and she's really good about it. Sometimes she does have accidents just because she's not God almighty, hold on a second. Sorry. Great. My small hand on my clock is stuck. It's fine, I can fix it. Anyway, like I was saying, she has accidents because she is not fixed. She's not been spayed because she's only 5 months old. They cannot spay a rabbit until it is 6 months old. So next month she would be able to be spayed, but I still don't know if I'm going to end up doing it. You don't have to. You can, but you don't have to. Now here's where I'm stuck. At least 85% of female rabbits develop reproductive cancer between the ages of 2 to 5. Now, that is why I don't know if I'm going to or not. My last rabbit, that was years ago, she never got any cancers, I don't think, and she lived a good long while. She lived probably 6 or 7 years. Now you can have a different kind of range. Not all rabbits are going to live the same length of time. You know, obviously. Let me see. I want a blue for these flowers. I do. Do you mind? Lord, she's the sweetest little thing. Let me see. I'm kind of looking at 883. Or 280. Ooh, 289. Let's do 289. That's pastel blue. But like I was saying, yeah, that rabbit lived quite a while. Even if I got her the surgery, you know, she may not live that much longer, you know. She could live years longer. Hold on. That's my alarm for the food. But anyway, she could live so much longer or so much less. You know, she could develop some other kind of problem. And then what? It's like, yeah, I paid $200 or so for her to be fixed so that she could live a longer life. And then she develops something different that nobody can do anything about. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me see here. I'm thinking of like a sandy color to put in there. Ooh, let's do like a yellow. Let's do 593. 593. Am I looking over it? What the heck? 593. It says it's in the first slot. Yeah, 593. What? Apparently it ain't. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the food, but I'll look for that marker here in a minute when I get back, so I'll be right back. Okay, I found the marker. I was looking over it, That's alright looking. I probably would have chose a lighter color, but you know, it could lighten up and be better. Alright, so if you're wondering about like cost for a rabbit, you'd have to put in food, a place for the rabbit to stay, so like a pen, unless you don't need a pen. Let's see, we'll do one without a pen if you're doing free roam, and then we'll do one with a pen if you're gonna put it up when you're not home. So with the pen, my setup, my pen was about $45. It wasn't expensive compared to the cages that you would buy if you didn't know any better, like the guinea pig cages. I wouldn't recommend a cage for them either, but if you bought one of the big ones for them, that's a little better. But yeah, something like that is a little over $100. So, cage versus exercise pen. It's a clearer picture for me. I'd spend less and get more, which is what you're doing if you're doing an exercise pen. You're spending less and getting more. So, pen, $45. Food, probably looking at 10 to 15, depending on like the size bag that you get. But it can range. I know at Tractor Supply you can get like a 50-pound bag for like $30 of rabbit food. Gosh, my throat is crap. I talk too long and it dries out. I don't talk enough and it dries out. Anyway, yeah. So, food, yeah, anywhere from like 10 to $30. Maybe more, maybe less. Let's see. Toys, they're optional because you can just give your rabbit a toilet paper roll, like when you're done with them, or like a paper towel roll, and they love those. Mine loves hers. She's got like 4 in her pen right now. Obviously, like bowls for your food and water for them. No bottles. They don't drink out of water bottles. Unless they were raised on water bottles. So, I would do a water bowl. My rabbit drinks out of her bowl, no problem. And she'll drink half the bowl in a day. So, I just give her fresh water every day or every other day. If she's got plenty of water, I wait until the day after. A litter box. Doesn't have to be anything special. It doesn't even have to be like an actual litter box. I've got like a real shallow tote, and it's probably a foot or so long. Probably a little bit longer. And she just jumps in, jumps out. And she uses it, so. Don't you be chewing that door frame. She's out right now. Oh, there's the food alarm. So, I'm gonna finish these. And then I'm gonna call it a day. But anyways, I'll just go ahead and finish what I was saying. A caged rabbit, well, not a caged rabbit, but a rabbit in a pen probably cost you $100, not including the rabbit. So my rabbit was $40. Originally she was $60, but I traded in my other rabbit because he was not very friendly. So, with her and tax and everything, well, not tax, but just with her and everything I have, probably around $150. That's because I bought her a few toys. So, $150. If you're doing a free roam rabbit, I'd say less than that. All you gotta do is get cord protectors. And they're not very expensive. So, yeah, I'd say 100 or 100 to 130. So it's a little bit cheaper to have a free roam rabbit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did. And yeah, those flip throughs will be up toward the end of the week, maybe Friday. I don't know, but should be Friday. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.